Hi and welcome to my walking tour. The area in which I have chosen is that of Melton, which is my local suburb and where I live and where I've lived for the past year or so. Now, Melton is in fact kind of smack bang in the middle of three major areas. It's about an hour between Ballarat, Geelong and the capital city of Melbourne for the state of Victoria. A little colonial history first up as background. Melton was first established as a set of sheep farms in the 1830s and didn't really get any bigger than that until the gold rush of the 1850s. In fact, the post office in Melton didn't open until the mid 1850s. It was closed down for a while after the gold rush died down and was only reopened as a settlement in the mid 70s. And for a little modern information, Melton is actually pretty widely renowned as being the home of harness racing, which is taken place at Tabcorp Park. And harness racing is fairly similar to modern day chariot racing, which was big in ancient Greece, Rome and Egypt. Okay, so this is from my driveway, and I live in a fairly suburban area on the edge of Melton in an old section of Melton that used to be one of the homesteads of one of the sheep farms that was around in the 1830s. As you can see, there's not a lot around. You can hear a lot of nature, a lot of birds. You might get cars every now and again, but no big events, traffic. It's actually about 10-minute walk to the closest public transport. Anyway, this is the main section of the estate that I live in. There's lots of trees. It smells like lots of lemon because there's a lot of lemon trees around. And before you can actually get to public transport in order to go anywhere, you have to walk over the creek, which the creek acts as a boundary between the estate and the rest of Melton. And there's a lot of pretty houses around, and I just think it's a really nice walk. There's lots of cars out today, so it does make it a bit distracting. And up ahead here we have the bridge of the creek. The creek normally doesn't have a lot of water in it. It's fairly dry most of the year round, but we'll see if there's any water in there. And there's a lot of overhanging trees, which I just think looks really cool. And here we go. If you can hear me breathing, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so not a lot of water in the creek. Well, actually, for its standards, that's quite a lot. But as you can see, lots of overhanging trees, and it's a nice place to sit in summer when it gets a little bit hotter. And this is the boundary to my estate, which it takes quite a fair bit to get out of. So compared to having public transport everywhere, it is a bit inconvenient. Okay, and here we are coming up to my bus stop. As you can see, there's only one bus route here. It only comes once every hour, so it's not a very busy route, and it's a pretty short route as well. Okay, and here we have my bus coming. It's pretty slow, to be honest, but it'll get us from A to B. And here is the local shopping centre.